This morning in our Katha we started by saying, O Lord, who is my enemy today? Let him enjoy peace. And who is my friend? Let that person also enjoy peace. When we performed the Pratna, we said, Om Vedebhyo Namaha, Om Brahmanebhyo Namaha, Om Acharyabhyo Namaha. O Lord, let me see you in all people and in all circumstances. And if we agree that God cannot remove himself of goodness or an opportunity to enjoy the divine exists in every opportunity, then let us use the situations that sometimes bring out the negative qualities within us to be and generate a blessing to other people. Lord Shiva reminds us about, if you have a reason to be kind to someone else, would you not choose to be that? If you had an opportunity to be kind to another person, would you not be that kind person? Would you not be that generator of kindness in another person's life? Today I ask you to reflect on your own life. You see, sometimes we think outside of our homes, we think within the workplace, we think within the society. But if we start within our own homes, and be a generator of kindness to the person that you interact with mostly in your lives, which is your spouse or your children or your siblings, if we start with that, and in the midst of trying instances and scenarios in your life, if we generate kindness to those people first, then we would get into the habit of generating kindness outside of our homes. Today, that's the first quality I ask you to contemplate. Am I unveiling the Shiva? Am I being the generator of kindness to those people's lives that I touch? Please join me as we chant another beautiful Chopai as we discuss the second quality. I was reading Joel Osteen yesterday, and he was saying, when I do good to someone else, or I give a blessing to someone else, it is like taking a loan from God. Very beautiful expression. He says, when I give something good to someone else, or I do good to another person, or I give a blessing, he says, it is like taking a loan from God. He says, the reason is that when you are a do-gooder to other people, the good Lord responds to you with interest. The good Lord has no choice but to respond to you with interest. And the very next quality that we look at in this very beautiful Chalisa says, Bhal Chandrama Sohat Nike. It is a description of Shiva. And this description says, the auspicious moon reposes upon the forehead, and the coiled snakes form his earrings. His body's complexion is fair, with the river Ganga flowing upon his head. The author says, the neck is garlanded by a lace of hat of heads, and body smeared with ashes. In the Shiv Mahapuran, Volume 2, Rudra Samhita, Vedyas Maharaj describes Shiva in almost the same words. He says, look at this consort of Parvati. Look at this individual. And he describes Shiva not in grandeur terms, But he says, look at that individual. The one who his hair is knotted. The one who wears a garland of snakes. The one who wraps his loin with skin. And like this, the one whose body is besmeared with ashes. One of the things that stand out in the description of Lord Shiva, it is that which is known as simplicity. Lord Shiva is the Lord of simplicity. And in that simplicity, he is the wielder of infinite power. He is the one at the end of creation who is responsible for Mahapralaya. When everything goes back into oneness, you know, in English language we say God is the Holy Trinity. In Hinduism, he is also Holy Trinity. He is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. But he is G-O-D, G, the generator, Brahma. He is O, the operator, Bhagavan Sri Vishnu. And he is D, the destroyer, Shiv Shankar Bhagavan. And in that Holy Trinity, we find the infinite possibilities that exist when it comes to God. But despite the grandness and the potency, the infinite power that God has, he is still described as one who is simple. And if we are to unveil the Shiva within us and to become the Shiva, the author is saying, then we must start by living a life that is simple. Do you know that many people have forgotten what it is to be simple? Many of us have forgotten what it is to enjoy simplicity in life. Sometimes we get caught in this world where we wear social masks. So I am a pundit and I must carry myself and uphold an image of a pundit. I am a lawyer and I must carry myself, and I drive a particular car and I must carry myself in that particular way. And I work in a particular company, so I must carry myself in a particular way. And I hold a certain position in my job or in my career or in society, and I should uphold that social mask. But in upholding some of the social masks that we have, that masks have caused us to forget who we are, and the simplicity that who we are. Very beautiful bhajan that goes, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Who are you? I am Shiva. I am truth. I am knowledge. I am bliss. But today, I am simplicity. The author says, who are you? Are you your name? Who are you? I am Krishen. Oh no. What is Krishen? What is your name? The name that has been given to you is a label that helps to differentiate your body from another person's body. That's what your name. You say, well, Bab, I am my body. Well, notice you say that it is my body. If it is my body, then who is that I who owns the body? And then you would say, well, Baz, I am the mind. Well, if you are your mind, then who is the you that owns the mind? You see, what is the mind? The mind is a thinker of thoughts. But who is the thinker that owns the mind? You say, Babs, I am a Trinidadian. A Trinidadian only becomes important when you go to New York or to England or to India. And you identify yourself in a patriotic way that I am a Trinidadian. You say, Babs, I am an engineer. Well, you see, so many times we identify, or that role playing becomes or takes so much a part of our day that we identify that eternal I with the roles that we play. And the author is saying, do not get caught. Do not get caught with these social masks. Do not get caught in the world of Maya to think that I am anything else but simplicity.